Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So what is Mike up to today? Well, as you can probably tell, I'm sitting inside our brand new 2022, I think it's 22, I don't think it's a 23, Thor RV. And I've got an issue. And I'm just tired of having other people look at it, and so I'm taking matters into my own hands. It's to do with the Sirius XM radio. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'll show you. I've got some setting sun that might be shining through the window, so apologize if you're getting some glare or whatever. But this is, you can tell I've got the dash pulled out of the Ford F. What is this? No, not F. It's Ford E350. Here is the Sirius receiver, I think is what they're calling this thing. What does that say? Vehicle tuner. And this is the antenna wire. And I'm not sure what's going on here with this plug. Maybe somebody else is more familiar with it than I am. But this is supposed to plug, I guess, into the top of. I'm going to switch hands. And I'm probably going to cover the camera, but this is supposed to go into the top of this. But no matter what you do, it doesn't click, or it doesn't, nothing holds it in. And so I'm guessing when whoever installed all of this originally, I think something is broke off of this. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a brand new one ordered. It's supposed to be coming today. And so when I get it, I'll be able to look at it to see if my problem is in this piece, which this piece looks okay. I really think it's the wire for the end that comes down off of the roof of the antenna. So in preparation for all this coming in and assuming that this is the problem, and I've got to run a new wire from the top of the RV down, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of getting some things ready. So I guess I'll just probably set up a tripod and let you see. So the XM antenna is mounted just on top of the roof right here. And it's just a little square black flat box. It's just flat on top of the roof. And then, hang on, let's see if I can zoom you in. You can kind of tell where they, they sealed over it, and they've got some stuff rolling over the edge there. But anyway, so the wire goes down through the roof, and then right here, behind that plastic piece, it exits the side, and then runs down behind some of this. This is the wire for the LED lights of the awning. There is the antenna wire, and it continues to run down. And this is in the track for the awning, is what this is. And then right here is where it goes back into the RV. You can see it right here. And you can see I've got the awning folded out. The awning, this folds up against all that when the awning's closed. So it goes in right here, which is directly behind, oh, I can't go out far enough, this panel right here. Let me back up so you can see it. So this cover right here, it comes in somewhere top of that fire extinguisher. It comes in the wall, and then I'm not sure if it probably goes down and underneath the floor, or does something. But anyway, so I'm gonna take off our stuff we've got hanging here. You can see, no, that's not one of them. Where's it at? Somewhere. Oh, there it is. I pulled off one of these caps. Like that, and expose the screw. So I'm gonna go through and take all those off and remove that panel. Well, that kind of sucks. So I removed that, and all that did was expose another plywood panel. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and remove the screws out of that, and let's see what happens. Well, after taking out all of those screws, it seems that this might be glued to that. It does not want to come loose, which is actually okay, because I've since realized that was a huge waste of time. You don't need to touch any of that. I came out here and I dug out all the caulk and sealer that they had in here, and essentially the wire runs down here, runs in here. I thought it went into that wall. It doesn't. It continues on down. And I actually exit right here out of the bottom of the bottom, and then comes around and then goes somewhere into the cab up here. I haven't chased it past this point, so I'm gonna go inside and take the floor mat up or something and see if I can find it. Just like it never happened. Shh, don't say anything to a wife. All back together. You gotta love the quality of these new vehicles. No screws, no nothing. There's the wire. See where it comes in that hole back over there? See if I can get this the rest of the way off. I think it's gonna take both hands. Okay, so I pulled this kick panel off over here and exposed the wire as it goes up underneath the dash. And I don't know if you can see me pulling on it right there, but I found something else. I found a connection. It's like from this point up to the radio is just an extension. But I think I got plenty enough. If I untie this knot that they've got in there, I think this has enough. Daggone, I can't do it with one. Hang on a minute. I've unplugged it. Sorry, I had that in my mouth. I think that's the plug I need to plug into that box. Matter of fact, let's see if it does it. How can I set you guys? You're just going to take my word for it. We're going to try and put that onto there. Well, I'll just let you're going to look at the seat while I try and plug that in. No way. I wonder if we have satellite now. Do I have the keys? I got to walk around to the other side of the truck, or the other side of the RV. Wish I'd have done this a few days ago. It would save me from spending $60 buying a new tuner and antenna. All right, let's hit home. Let's go to XM. No way. That's at least now we got this. Before it always, as soon as I went to channel 1 for the preview, it would say check antenna. Clear. Channel not available. I might have to ping or contact Sirius, but I think we got it now. I think we can. I just need to rerun this line up to this radio or up to this tuner, and I think I've got it. Now, before I was not getting channel 1, was not working on. I actually have volume. See, we had nothing. As soon as we tried to go to channel 1, it would say check antenna. All right, I'm gonna play with this for a minute. I'm gonna send a message to XM and see if we can get this to work. Yeah. So, all right, I'll be right back. Well, finally, I have to have the sound turned down because I'll get copyrighted on YouTube if I let the music play. But after running that cable, hooking it to the box, I went ahead and put everything back in place. I got a hold of Sirius, and they refreshed my signal, and we have XM radio for the first time since we've owned this vehicle. How excited are you, Mom? So, yeah, just a simple bad connection, and why they put this extension. Oh, I'm hitting buttons. They put in this extension when there was plenty of wiring wrapped up underneath that wheel well. So anyway, if you have that problem, if you've got a Thor, your radio, your satellite's not, check the antenna. You go through the steps like I did, and you can check the wiring. Everybody have a great day. See ya.